the weekend, we will be performing an upgrade to ePlan that's going to make some major changes to both the interface and how reviews ultimately work. And I wanted to briefly walk you through what to expect for Monday. So this is the ePlan test system that you will be seeing come Monday when you first log in. And when you first log into the system, you are going to be welcomed to the new homepage. And when the page loads up, you will see on the left side 3 tabs: the old task list, the new task list that we'll be launching a bit after launch, and a complete project list. So we're going to quickly go through these tabs. On the project tab, you will have a list of every project you are a member of. There's also 2 buttons over here you won't have archived that will let you show all projects you're a member of or recent projects you have worked in. This will remember up to 200 projects you recently worked in, and you can page through if you are trying to find something you have worked on like the past couple of days but forget which project it was. To see everything you're a member of, again, you'll click on all projects to go back to the full list. To search for a specific project, you have 2 options. You can either use these new filter tools at the top of each column to look for either plumbing applications, let's say, specifically in the description. Or if we clear that out, we can also come to the project name and type in a project number to filter down to just that project. You also have the ability to sort by create date by clicking on create date. So now it has the oldest projects with 1031 in them up first, and if we click it again, the newest projects are sorted. You can click on Save Settings to remember however you have something set up, and to clear a filter, you'll just hit the delete key and it'll reset back to normal. You also can directly search for projects at any point by coming up to the new search box up here in the top menu and type in a permit number or project name that you want to pull up. It will take a second to find everything that qualifies under that search. But you have a list, be able to click on the permit number to open that project. To go back, just hit on home and you're back to wherever you just left off. So when we launch on Monday, you will see a new task list that we're not going to be using right out the gate. Based on some feedback we got, we're going to do a bit more training on this new system and give people a chance to have more hands-on practice before we fully launch this. So for the time being, we are going to work on the old task list for a bit longer, even with the new upgrade. This task list is the same task list you've been working with for the past few years. You can open projects again by clicking on a project number to go inside. And once you're inside the project, you will have tabs up here on the top left to move about. The first tab is your task list that shows the current task that's assigned to you. As reviewers, you will have department review assigned to you, the revision number just like before, and if it's a quick service, highlighted this time in red instead of yellow. To see the files that are uploaded, you'll click on the File tab, and you will have the new file interface that you saw during the full class. The folder structures remain the same. You'll be able to go inside a folder by clicking on the folder name. The full list will be in here, and you'll be able to see if there are any new versions of a file over here on the side, and if there are any markups. As you can tell, there are no more thumbnails anymore, but if you click on the little eye icon, you will get a preview, which this is an old system, so I don't have a working thumbnail, but you will be able to quickly page through and get information about each file. You'll also have reports up here, just like before. It's slimmed down a little bit, hopefully, so you will not see all the useless reports, but department review status and the routing slip are still here, and they run much faster compared to the older versions, but the idea is still the same. You will click the workflow drop-down menu on these reports if you ever need to see the archive comments. So it's going to be a little bit of the new and the old mixed together, while we have additional practice for the older or for the newer projects, excuse me.